Today we'll cover coming out to friends. Hello and welcome to foxyroxyreviews. People that are not very familiar with the channel, we cover everything trans, from features, well-being and reviews. If you're coming back, well, thank you for being fabulous with foxyroxyreviews.
What's the topic of the day?
Today we're going to talk about coming out to friends, and I think this is something that I found personally very beneficial to do, especially for friends that can support you and who know you very well. For myself, coming out to my close friends was something that I found gave me an opportunity to maybe talk about things that maybe I might not feel so comfortable talking to my parents about. In some ways, I felt that I had to kind of put forward a case to my parents for why I needed to justify my identity. And of course, for myself, I don't believe that your identity needs to be justified. But of course, parents will ask a lot of questions. And I think sometimes having a sounding board, it can be very useful for maybe how you can put things across. Also, I find that sometimes you can end up losing some friends along the way. I definitely have lost some friends by coming out. But to be honest, the people that I lost, I don't really feel that I've missed too much, to be honest. Because if they're not going to hang around after you've come out, or if we're going through a transition process, then I do question whether they really were that much value to you in the first place. We have made a video about friends, if you do want to go and click on that one as well. I know for a number of people that have come out as trans, or anywhere on the LGBT spectrum for that matter, have become very depressed because some of their friends have left them. And it's definitely something that I've had to struggle with and something that I've had to battle. But the friends that I have now have even more value than they did before. And I have made a lot of new friends along the way. I've found things like Facebook groups, social groups, or people I've met through LGBT support groups and things like that have been very powerful and very beneficial to me because you grow along the way. If I think about my journey as I've gone through, that you will find your way and how you identify, and talking to a wide variety of different people that might identify as LGB or different people on the trans umbrella spectrum. And I think that my identity itself has enriched and developed my understanding of others through talking to different people and discussing things from different perspectives. So having the right support network really does make a massive difference in someone's quality of life and generally being happy and finding people who can embrace your identity. I think there can be to some degree pressures for going down a certain road where you have to be X or Y or Z. Where I see coming out personally, anywhere on the LGBT spectrum, as somewhere where you can find your own identity and find your own expression. And I think that's really important. Having the right people around you is absolutely essential to help you in that very important journey. Or maybe even to advise others on maybe how they can find their way as they make their journeys. So if you have any other topics or maybe you want to add something into the comments, please do. We always welcome input as long as it's constructive. You'll have all the social media links here if you want to contact us, both public and private. And of course, to keep up to date with trans features, well-being and reviews, subscribe.